The Belmez faces is a paranormal phenomenon that allegedly occurred in 1971 in a house in the town of Belmez de la Moraleda, Spain. Residents claimed that disturbing images of faces would spontaneously appear on the concrete floor of the home. Despite attempts to remove or cover the faces, they continued to appear, reinforcing the idea of something supernatural. Investigators and scientists have studied the case, but to this day, there is no conclusive explanation for the origin of the figures. In 1967, filmmakers Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin captured the most famous footage of Bigfoot, known as the Patterson-Gimlin film. The video has been intensely debated since its release. Some claim it is the most convincing evidence of Bigfoot's existence, while others believe it to be an elaborate hoax with an actor dressed in a gorilla costume. This was the last photo taken at the Eilean Mor Lighthouse in Scotland, before the mysterious disappearance of Thomas Marshall, James Duckett, and Donald MacArthur in December 1900. One day, the supply ship arrived and found the lighthouse empty, with no sign of the men. The most intriguing detail was that the lighthouse was locked from the inside and the table was set for an unfinished meal. No evidence, such as bodies or wreckage, was ever found, leading to theories ranging from a giant wave sweeping them into the sea to alien abductions. A group of men is holding what appears to be a recently killed pterodactyl, a prehistoric creature that, according to science, has been extinct for millions of years. The photo, allegedly taken during the American Civil War, is intriguing because it suggests the capture or discovery of an animal that should no longer exist. Some believe the image to be a montage or propaganda, while others speculate about the possible survival of prehistoric species into more recent times. The photo of Stefan Mikak with strange marks on his abdomen is one of the most impactful in ufology. In 1967 at Falcon Lake, Canada, Mikak suffered grid-like burns after an encounter with an unidentified flying object. He reported seeing 2 flying discs, and as he approached one of them, he was hit by a heat blast that knocked him down and caused his burns. In addition to the burns, Mikak exhibited symptoms of radiation poisoning, which has never been fully explained. His case remains one of the most puzzling and chilling incidents in UFO lore, with many still questioning what really happened that day. An archaeological mystery emerged in 2008 when researchers excavating a 400-year-old Ming Dynasty tomb in China made a puzzling discovery. They unearthed a small metal ring resembling a modern wristwatch, with its hands frozen at 10:06 and the word Swiss engraved on it. To this day, the artifact remains unexplained, sparking speculation and debate. Could this be evidence of time travel? On the dry lakebed of Racetrack Playa in Death Valley, California, massive rocks weighing up to 700 pounds mysteriously slide across the sandy surface without any visible force. These moving stones leave behind long, winding trails, puzzling scientists for decades. The most widely accepted theory suggests that, under cold conditions, a thin layer of ice forms beneath the rocks, allowing strong winds to gradually push them across the playa. Despite this explanation, the phenomenon continues to captivate researchers and visitors alike. One of the greatest mysteries that still perplexes modern science is the famous "wow" signal. It was a radio signal that lasted 72 seconds and appeared to come from a fixed point in space. The signal received its name due to the reaction of astronomer Jerry R. Ehman, who discovered it while analyzing data from the Big Ear radio telescope. When Ehman saw the unusual signal, he was so surprised that he circled the reading as shown in the photo and wrote "wow" next to it on the datasheet. This comment became the signal's popular name, reflecting the astonishment and curiosity it sparked among scientists, especially given its potential extraterrestrial origin. This photo, showing a blurry figure near the forest, was captured by one of the 9 Russian tourists who tragically died under mysterious circumstances in the Ural Mountains of Russia in 1959 during the infamous Dyatlov Pass incident. The image is one of several found on the cameras of the expedition members, raising more questions than answers about the strange events surrounding their deaths. Another photo, the last one taken by Yuri Konietzchenko's camera, shows something illuminated. Some believe the image was taken inside the tent and depicts a figure looking through a tear in the fabric. To this day, what these photos truly reveal remains a mystery, deepening the enigma surrounding the tourists' unexplained deaths. In 1945, 2 crew members of the SS Waterton tragically died due to the inhalation of toxic gases during a maintenance operation on the ship. Shortly after the incident, the crew began reporting something disturbing. The faces of the two deceased men were appearing in the water, as if they were following the boat as it sailed across the sea. The captain of the SS Waterton, intrigued by the sightings, decided to document the phenomenon and took a photo that many believe clearly shows the faces emerging from the water. The image is considered one of the strangest and most disturbing associated with unexplained maritime phenomena. The largest lost treasure discovery in the US occurred in 2013 when a California couple, while walking their dog, found the Saddle Ridge Hoard. The treasure consists of 1,411 ancient gold coins buried in rusty cans, with an estimated value of over $10 million. The coins, dated between 1847 and 1894, are in excellent condition, with some being extremely rare. The most curious part is that no one knows who buried the treasure or its origin. This photo was taken in Switzerland in the spring of 1976 by Billy Meier, one of the most famous and controversial ethologists of the 20th century. The image shows a disc-shaped object, which Meier claimed was an extraterrestrial spaceship. He stated that these ships were piloted by an advanced race called the Pegorans, or Pleiadians, who chose him to deliver messages to humanity. However, like George Adamski, Meier's photographs and claims were met with skepticism and criticism. Here we see two photos of the supposed time machine of John Titor, a mysterious figure who appeared in forums in the early 2000s, claiming to be a time traveler from 2036. He described the device as a C-24M model capable of manipulating gravity and wormholes. Titor predicted a civil war in the US and a world war in 2015, claiming to have returned to the past to prevent this devastating future. After sharing his posts and photos, he disappeared without a trace. Considered one of the most notable ghostly apparitions, this photo was taken in 1963 at Newby Church in North Yorkshire, England. It shows a transparent figure wearing a mask similar to those from the Black Death, positioned next to the altar. To this day, it is regarded as one of the most convincing and well-documented ghostly apparitions. Despite several attempts to debunk it as a hoax or explain it as a technical glitch, the image remains a mystery. In Costa Rica, mysterious stone spheres known as Las Bolas were found in an ancient pre-Columbian settlement of the Chibcha people. These spheres, some up to 8 feet in diameter and weighing several tons, are perfectly carved from granodiorite and have intrigued archaeologists since their discovery in the 1930s. Despite numerous studies, the method of carving them with such precision and their true purpose remains a mystery. After the Apollo 17 astronauts took photos on the lunar surface in 1972, one particular image caught attention. This photo, labeled blank in the mission archives, surprisingly shows what appears to be the silhouette of a pyramid on the moon. Although NASA classified the photo as defective, many conspiracy theorists believe it may represent something more significant, suggesting the existence of artificial structures on the moon.